I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com on Wednesday. Actually, you know what? Let's make it Thursday, October 10th. And I want to look at Bitaut. This is a stock that we'd been trading for a while in Stock Market Mentor and caught this squeeze, this expansion, and then you'll notice that the other day it was really about as close to a bearish engulfing pattern as you can get without it really being one, where the stock, we're looking at this pattern here. So then the following day, the stock gapped up to almost eclipse the entire candle, the previous candle, not quite. But it did ultimately move up above that level and then fell down and really kind of eclipsed the last two. And it occurred on heavy volume. Okay, that's a big deal. That's selling. That's a big selling thing. And it pays to heed that, because after this kind of move, when you see this high volume reversal, it indicates that the move is probably pretty much over. So then yesterday, along with just about everything else in the world, it bounced a bit. At least, and this one, was actually a pretty impressive day, but it did bounce a bit. Today, like just about everything else in the world except the inverse ETFs, this gapped up above the upper Bollinger Band, but then, unlike just about everything else in the world, this started to trade lower. So what's the conclusion here on Bitaut? And this is really easy. You just got to kind of walk yourself through it logically. This is now selling into strength. Used to be, all of this time, buying, weakness, any pullback, buy. Now suddenly, we get this big blow off here. Now suddenly it's selling into weakness. So my suggestion would be, I'm not really into shorting this stock because it's a random stock. You never really know what's going to come of these things. But any kind of push higher on this, I think you're going to see more selling. So if you're looking to buy it, I would just suggest looking elsewhere to buy something. And if you're long the stock, you're hoping, just know that hope isn't a method. And so any kind of move higher, I think it's going to see resistance, and you want to be liquidating that. So anyway, I hope this analysis helps. And this isn't just about Bitaut. This is the kind of thing that you have to apply to any stock that's made a good run, ultimately broken out of that channel in a steep move, and then is showing you that it's potentially reversing. So that's when the real fun starts, because you're looking at this saying, okay, am I going to get a consolidation, or am I going to get a continued pullback? Here, we're getting a continued consolidation. We're getting, consolidation. However, we've also developed a thesis where this is selling into strength. So my bet is this is not going to do that. It might do that, but it ain't going to do that. Okay, members, we had a lot of price alerts triggered today, and so I'm going to go through those. I'm going to hit pound the table one more time, at least one more time today. If you have not tried Stock Market Mentor, we have some new features, like 4 of them, and we're actually going to be starting a pretty significant marketing campaign next week to tell people about this, because these are some big changes. And so, hey, guess what? You can get a jump on that by trying us today. It's a free 30-day trial, no risk, no fuss, no muss. Let's go make some money.